Another important tag rule is to keep tags where they belong. So what do I mean by that? Well, there are certain tags that belong in certain section of your web page. So for instance, the head section always is supposed to be on top of the body section. This is good, but if I put the head section down here, this is no good. So you got to remember, when you build your pages, you want to keep your head always on top of the body section. But the head section has to be in between the HTML tags, because that's the beginning of any web page, is in between the HTML tags. So you want to be sure that you don't do something silly like put your head outside of the HTML tags like this. This would be no good. Now, again, it might work because web browsers are pretty forgiving. The web browser apps, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Internet Explorer. But this is bad. That's not a good place. That's not where the head tag is supposed to be. I'm just going to correct this. So we got to make sure that at the top of the page always is the head tag, and then it's followed by the body tag, and all those tags are within the HTML tags. As you build web pages and as you learn more about HTML, you're going to learn where tags belong. But most of the tags, I would say about 90% of the tags, they belong in between the body tags, because that's the part of the web page, the body portion, that you actually see when you view a web page, right? If you remember, we open in browser. See, this is the body section here. So this is where all the images and the video and the text appears. This is where everything appears. So it kind of makes sense that most of our tags are going to be in between these two body tags. Finally, as you know, most HTML tags come in pairs. Opening tag, closing tag, opening tag, closing tag. And when you have a tag that comes in a pair, it's important to close them properly. So this is properly closed because we have our closing tag in the P, and we know it's a closing tag because we have the forward leaning slash. So to properly close it, we have it there. But if you take it out and you do something like this, it will still work, but it's not a good thing to do because it could screw things up down the road. So you could do this actually. You could go like this and have two P's like this, two paragraphs, and you see it works. Now, the problem, though, is that down the road, when you're doing some fancier web design work, maybe you're working with CSS or you're working with another language called JavaScript, it could cause you problems. It's always best when you have tags that have closing tags. Paragraph is the example, body is the example. It's always good to close your tags. And there you go. Those are the rules of HTML. Not too complex, I hope.